Alright, it's nice to have you back here in this new video. Today I would like to share with you a lot exciting information on the 100 watts COB light. It's been designed with a company called Tolifo. It is a 100 watts COB in both bicolor mode as well as the RGB mode. Just take a look at the core. The core light COB cell looks like a Hasselblad camera. Built with leather, metal frame, a fan, a 1/4" mount thread with a locating hole, mini ball and mount. In the center is a RGB cell. The warm light, the cool light, so they work harmoniously together just form that 100 watts cell. But more importantly, what fascinates me more about this light, not only about its price point. It is a 100 COB light with built-in lithium battery, and the battery performance is pretty impressive. And you can charge with Type-C, and you can use the Type-C port to power the light on the go. Anyway, it's a great light. Let's talk about it. First, let's start with some unboxing, because you get a bunch of accessories with a light and a carry case. You are actually ready to go the moment you have it. And this bundle set comes with a very reasonable price. So it's a brand new Palmled video light series with a astonishing 19.7 CRI and a 19.8 TLCI. It comes with a mini ball mount. It's designed with beautiful finish. So it's a compact and a nice finish with onboard and wireless control at the same time. It's a beautiful leather, mini ball mount, a metal finish, and a lot of exciting accessories beneath. It has for the bicolor mode, altogether you get 12 light effects, while in the RGB session you get as many as 20 different effects. It's pretty stunning. On the back side you can see the screen, the dials, the buttons, the power on, the DC port, as well as the Type-C powering port. Designed with an app called LinkLite. I'm going to demonstrate to you in great depth, and it comes in both bicolor as well as RGB. So with this session, it's a bicolor mode and a bicolor plus an RGB. Well, what I'm having in my hand is a 100 RGB light. So for the bicolor mode, you get green magenta shift. And on the other side, you can literally see the Palmled PL-100RGB. So 100 RGB stands for 100 watts RGB light. And when you can scan the QR code, you can download the LinkLite app. And you also have another option called the Palmled LED 100B. B stands for bicolor. So this comes in the package: the light, the reflector, mini ball reflector, the soft box, a handle, and a cable. Well, some bonus of optional accessories that adapter, AC/DC adapter, a Type-C adapter, and a lot more. So let's take a quick unboxing of this light. I just can't wait to share with you all about light in detail. Here is the carry case for this light. A carry case that is shockproof and waterproof. Take a look. The zipper is just invisible, and they built with a handle. And it's a logo called Tolifo. Well, let's unbox this case. And this app control instruction, I'm gonna share with you everything about this app later in this section, so I will skip this part. This one is a Palmled user manual where some great information inside. A warranty card, a light that we literally see the light in the intro section of this video. This one is a beautiful handle made of plastic, but it comes with a great build quality. First, you can rotate with your finger, and it's an anti-twist locating pin on the side that it comes with a 1/4" mount thread with an anti-twist pin. And you can loosen the knob. Well, it's built with lock. Take a look. It's built with lock, and just lock and go. It stays really reliable. And with a friction ergonomic designs beautifully to hold in your hand. And the bottom is a cross-compatible with a 15.8 millimeter stand. And the bottom, it is cross-compatible with most of the 15.8 millimeter stand system. So it's a great design as well. Nicely finished. Built with high quality. A Type-C cable that supports maximum 100 watts. It's not that long, and this is a standard mount with a beautifully metal finish. And with a standard reflector, you get a maximum brightness. Mini bones mount just feels rugged and high quality. Take a look at the surface. This is a diffuser which is made of silicone rubber. They'll just put them together, and you are just put these two lights together, and you are good to go. You get a really soft and average light from this standard mount. Yes, this is all you have in the package. So next up, I would like to take a quick walkthrough around the menu, because on the menu you get to see a lot of exciting numbers in the spec. I would like to share with you this one. Just take a look at the table. Just take a look at the specification table, where there's something exciting that I want to share with you. The maximum power consumption is 100 watts with power adapter. Yes, with a power adapter. And the bicolor mode just varies in between the 2700K all the way up to 6500K. And you got to have a hue, saturation, and intensity with different sections. Well, it is a hybrid COB light. It's a high-powered RGB WW COB LED pattern, which I've already shared with you in the intro section. Take a look. It's a hybrid pattern for the advanced RGB WW COB light. And you got 20 FX mode with 9 different flashing speed. It's cross-compatible via Bluetooth that it can wirelessly connect to LinkLite App. The remote distance within 60 meters, and it's rechargeable. The inside you get a V-mount battery actually, 40.8 watts at 4500 milliamp. It's equivalent to 18,000 milliamp, and is a power bank actually. 6.6 watt hour. Well, with a standard mode, you get over 100 battery life, and with a maximum mode, you get more than 45 minutes battery life, and it definitely supports power delivery 3.0 protocol that you get maximum 20 watts, a high voltage charging at a maximum 100 watts actually. And for the DC port, you get at least a DC 19 watts over 5 amps. But overall, it's a lightweight and compact design. And here is the numbers that marry different sections, so you can just pause and take a look the maximum brightness as for your information. So in the bare light max mode with reflectors, and you can see that with a standard reflector, the maximize this just magnified the maximum brightness for this light, because it's a beautiful finish. It's a reflector all around, so you get the light more focused, and it's a hard light. Well, if you diffuse with the soft box, the main light is not only bright but also soft. So this is a silicon diffuser, hand grip, Type-C cable where you get this. And for some additional accessory that you can purchase in the website, that is a power adapter, the Type-C to DC cable, the carry bag, the quick charger, and more. This is an indication line for the low battery, the charging, and the charging via Type-C or with the power adapter. The charging power, maximum 100 watts. So next up, let's take a closer look at the Tolifo PL-100RGB light. This is how I can mount this mini bones mount reflector to the light. There's a mini bones mount. with a locking mechanism. It's like a classic, a vintage cinema camera, right? It's built with leather, a Tolifo logo, and it's built with a large heatsink as well as a fan. And with a quality mount thread with reinforcement and anti-twist locating reinforcement pin as well. And you also get to see the basic spec. Well, if you carry this light on the plane, well, the security check and double check your capacity. Well, it is airplane safe, and the maximum power consumption is 100 watts with power adapter. On the bottom design is made of metal, but on top and the frame is made of plastic, and it's leather. And the mini ball mount, this mount itself is made of metal, and it also get a protection glass. You can wearing this diffuser, silicone rubber diffuser, so you are good to go. That's how it works. The back, you can literally notice a charging port, the DC port, and a power on off button. Just take a look at the charging speed. Now let's take a look at the charging speed. I have inserted this Type-C cable into the 100 watts power delivery fast charger. Just insert. You are good to go. The charging speed is exceeds really fast. It's now the charging in 21 watts. In 21 watts, it's not that fast. To get the maximum charging speed, you got to use the power adapter. But never mind. Now it's charging in 21 watts. And long press, you can turn on the light. And there's a safety design. Long press, and you're gonna rotate the knob for 10 circles that you can finally turn it on. And you can definitely power on. You can definitely use light while charging. And the charging speed is around 21 watts as well. No matter how bright you get, the charging speed still remains in the 20 watts. So this is the real charging speed for the Type-C adapter. Next up, we can definitely try out the Type-C to the DC cable, whether we can unlock the maximum 100 watts charging speed. And here is the USB-C to DC cable that I'm going to purchase separately for this light. And I purchased this cable from the website uLensy. It is a universal Type-C to DC port. And now let's take a look at what the maximum speed you get with this. And I'm gonna use a Power Z, can measure the real-time charging speed. So I didn't open up this light yet. So now the charging speed with the cable, with Type-C to DC port, the maximum charging speed is 23 watts. It's just as quickly as you have for the Type-C port, but it seems got really interesting when you turn on the light. Because when you turn on the light and take a look, I got 100% brightness, and with the USB-C to DC port, you get the maximum 80 watts in real time. Now I am working at 5600K at maximum brightness. You get the maximum brightness, this time go beyond 100% light, you get 91 watts with the USB-C to DC cable. This is the real power of this light actually. So we're gonna cover a lot about the functionality for this light later. So this is a brief charging test and powering solution for the cable for your information. You get a screen for buttons, 2 dials with double as knob as well. This dials, but also with double as knob. Type-C, DC, and USB-C. So better use DC input for maximum brightness. According mount thread with anti-twist pin. It's simple and compact. There's an icon indication that the fan is running to dissipate the heat, but the fan noise is barely visible. So the fan is working, but it just you barely hear the fan noise. And the Bluetooth connection and the remaining battery life. Well, with the Bluetooth turned on, you can reconnect with the LinkLite app. And I'm now working in the CCT mode. So you can take a look. Now working in the CCT mode. It's working. If you rotate the dial on the left, you can change the temperature, the 2700K all the way up to 6500K. And you get the brightness to 0% all the way up to 100%. This is how it works. But you still got a max, you still got a max. Well, if you long press, you can exceed that of 100 watts. But you gain the maximum brightness with the power adapter in the DC port. So with the lithium battery itself, you just cannot exceed that of 100%. And if you press the knob, you get to see the preset, 0%, 25, 50, 75, 100, and go back to 0. And with the temperature, you also get the different preset, just like this. And yes, you can definitely turn off the fan. Just turn off the fan, just short press the button, and your brightness is going to be locked to 50%. So this is a 100 watts, the YuqingRGB light with a 50% maximum output. The power going to be limited to 15 watts, and this time you're working with the fan completely turned off. But you should notice that the fan, there's just no fan noise for this light. So when you turn on to the brightness to 0%, the fan just turn off immediately. Just you can see the fan at the bottom. Overall, a great heat dissipation system for the light to make it quiet at the same time very powerful. And tab, you can enter the HSI mode where you get to change the hue, saturation, and the brightness. Now you get to see the hue is 107 degrees, so you can change this one. And you tap, you can change the saturation of the light, and you can change the brightness. Then this is a full functional the RGB CUV light. This is extremely useful and extremely powerful. You go back to the CCT mode and tap the effects. You get to see the different effects. Now altogether you get 20 different effects and different speed. You tap, you can change the speed. 9 is the fastest speed. Well, for 1 is the slowest speed. I normally set to add 6 different light effects. I think I have already showed you in the package, so I will not show you every detail about this light. You're going to see 20 different light effects. That's pretty awesome. This is how it works. Just so simple and compact for the light to hold in your hand. Just you can control all the settings with one of your hand. Next up, let me show you the real power for the LinkLite app. Well, the first time you open this LinkLite, you gonna to the first moment, you have to register your own account. As you can see, I have already connected with the Tolifo light. But to show you the whole process, I will now long press and remove the device, and I will show you how to reconnect by the first moment you have this light. So the first moment you get is a blank page, no device at this moment. And you're now gonna to open up this light, rotate it 10 times, and go back to the CCT mode. You're gonna make sure that the Bluetooth has been turned on, right? Okay, you're gonna make sure that Bluetooth has been turned on, and this is how it works. And the moment you tap the add device, the scanning for the nearby devices, or you can scan on the QR code on the top of your light. But this light, I don't have this light, so you're gonna to figure out the Bluetooth device nearby. Well, if it's not working, you can definitely long press. You can definitely long press. And here you can see you have already discovered the device. By long pressing the Bluetooth icon, you can reset the wireless connection by default. You have discovered this device, take a look. It's been found in the device menu. Just can add. After a little while, this Palmled PL-100RGB going to be added into your device list. And yes, now it's working. It's been completely reconnect to your app. And you can rename, Palmled 100RGB. And this is my YouTube studio. Take a look, YouTube. Option successful, and click on done. After a little while, you get to see the, interface for this light. Well, divided for different sections. You can select the white, the color, the gel, the effects. Well, it's a pity that you just cannot unlock the gel on the back side of this light. I wish that we can do this, but it's not working. The gel, you have lead Roscoe that's cross-compatible with your scenarios. White. Now let's take a look at these features one by one. You can control the brightness. No, you can control the temperature. Just with a fingertip. It's just so intuitive. So intuitive. And the wireless it can connect. And it actually connect multiple lights in your scenarios. And also with some preset that save you time and efforts. And since it is a RGB WW cell, you can definitely adjust the bright, the magenta, and the gray shift. And correct the intensity. So 1%. You can select the green magenta shift, the -13 to +30. Or you can adjust the color that match your light source in your shooting environment. That's how it works. You can delay the light will turn off automatically after its countdown. This is a great option as well. This is a countdown power and off function to save your battery because it's built with internal lithium battery. Well, next up, you can just definitely turn off or turn on. Right? Take a look at the color with some color preset. Well, you can add your own preset. Yes, you can add your own preset. And you can definitely add your own preset as much as you want. I mean, this light is very advanced. So the maximum you get 14 different colors. Well, you can change the hue saturations, intensity, whatever you want. And here is a really powerful gel and a lead Roscoe color checker. Well, lead in the 600 series with 700 series, it's great. And with different colors, with a CTS or the CTO. So make it cross-compatible with the with the light in your studio. And the Roscoe is a Cal color, the Cinelux, and some standard color in the color checker, the Cinelux. So it's a bunch of preset that built the standard lead Roscoe right inside your app. That saves you time and effort. And you can definitely change the brightness as well. Take a look at the effects. For the 20 different light effects. And it is designed to be more intuitive with the icons. And you can change the speed and intensity just as you want. This is definitely astonishing for this light. And here is the last hidden feature for the app. That was so-called the music mode. The lights follow the music collected by the phone, as your phone could be doubled as your audio picker. They can pick up the audio in your nearby environment and use them as a music rhythm or the game museum or the romantic to the light, so detect the audio and change the light correlation to the volume. This is how it looks like, and I can definitely, I can definitely open up the sound. Here's a brief look at how it works. Just very interesting game and rhythm. So you can talk or you can play the music. For gaming preset, romantic preset, and the music preset. This is a one last hidden feature for this LinkLite app. So far so good. This is a quick walkthrough on the LinkLite app. Well, once you get a bunch of light in the device list, you can add them into a different group and you can create your own scenes. You can tap around the weather change, the schedule, or so you can select some triggers to trigger out the scenes. The automation or tap around. Well, at least you're going to have 2 of the line designed by Tolifo. And here you can see you can manage the center, the studio management. You can create a new studio or just join a studio. Well, you can work correlation with your light engineer in your shooting environment. And home settings, you can also update firmware actually, upgrade to the firmware. But so far I'm using the latest firmware, so I don't have to update. You can tap around the automation and go to the home screen. You can add a shortcut to your home screen, so the moment you are in the home screen, you can turn off, turn on, and quickly jump to the UI. So this is a quick walkthrough on the LinkLite app. Just simple, elegant, and yet really powerful and intuitive. Okay, I think it's time to give you a brief wrap up on the exciting Tolifo light. This is actually a astonishing 100 COB RGB light. Well, with a bicolor mode, you gain the green magenta shift. You get different color effects. Up to 20 different colors is working in full RGB session. You can go beyond the maximum 100 brightness to get the maximum 100 watts output power. And with a beautiful ergonomic and industrial design, built with leather, it looks like a vintage Hasselblad camera. A mini bones mount. It is actually cross-compatible with the existing mini bones mount, some accessories on the market. A DC port, you finally unlock the maximum performance. The DC cable is not in the package, but I have shown you that the ULANZ, the Type-C to DC cable, is also compatible and is reasonable and is low budget, but it's a full function DC cable for this light. Bottom design with the handle that is a great option for outdoor shooting. Anyway, I am so excited to see that Tolifo does finish this product at so reasonable price point and so feature packed. I think it's going to be a really exciting and promising market product. And I believe that Tolifo, the Palm LED light 100RGB, is going to be a very promising COB light on the market. And don't forget, with the LinkLite app, it's cross-compatible. You can multi-control a different light, and you can unlock the lead and Roscoe, the color checker. How do you like the Tolifo 100RGB light? You can leave down in the comments and let me know. What feature do you want or request in the next firmware about this light? You can also leave down in the comments and let me know. So that's a brief recap on this video, and hope we can learn something about the Tolifo light and emerge this promised light into your YouTube studio and your content creation. So talk to you soon. See you next time. Bye.